Hey guys, so here is a video briefly explaining the science project. We talked about this in class, but that was a while ago, so I don't know how much you remember. And then this is so parents, you guys can also see the breakdown. So the only thing we are doing for the science project is the flip book, which is in this packet that you guys took home. You do not need to build the diorama or do anything else. So everyone's packet for the flip book looks like this. This front page is a sample of what the whole thing will look like when you put it together. So when you cut out the pieces and you attach them, they're gonna lay like this to where I can go to this tab that says where it lives, and I would be able to flip it over and see what the where it lives information is, okay? So this page you're not giving to me. This is your sample to where your project, when it's all done, should look like this, except you're going to put a lot of color on it because this is extremely boring, okay? All right, so this is the first page you're going to actually work on. And this is Michael's, so he hasn't even started it yet either. So if you haven't started yet, don't feel bad because Michael's in the same boat. Parents, I'm in the same boat as you, okay? We haven't started it yet either. So this is the first page. You're going to color these cute little kids. You can color the letters. And then you're going to write your name. So you'll put by Michael Farrell, okay? Or you'll put your name, obviously, not Michael Farrell, okay? And then you cut out on the lines around it, and you set that one aside. And then that's page one that's done. Page two looks like this, and it says my animal. So you can, again, color the letters. You're going to write your animal in here. You can write my animal is the, and then whatever your animal is. And then in this blank box is where you can draw a picture of your animal. You can go to the computer and print out a picture of your animal. If you have old magazines or books that your parents don't mind you cutting up, and you find a picture of your animal, you can put that in there too. Okay, so that goes on that page. And then again, you're going to cut out the big rectangle. The instructions are right here at the bottom, says where to cut. And then you're going to put this on the back of this first one to where they then would line up like this. So far we've done up to there to where when you lay it together like that, those first two pages will look like this. Okay, it's making a flip book. So you're only stapling at the top where it has the samples of the staples, okay? All right, so then the next page is where it lives. And here I want you to, again, color the words. Write me some sentences about where the animal lives. And you're finding all this information for your English report too, which is so this is going to be one of the paragraphs. You can just write here, my animal lives in the desert habitat. It can be found in this country. Maybe it's specific to a certain country. You can write that on that line. Again, here is for pictures that you draw or print out or cut from a book or a magazine, whatever you would like to put there, okay? Then you're going to cut that piece out. So all these blank pieces at the bottom are getting thrown away, okay? Here you have what it eats. Again, make it colorful. Again, you have lines to write sentences. What it eats is another topic of your paragraph from the English project. You see how they're all kind of tying together? So you're not having to do double the work. You're just putting it in your English assignment and in your science project, but you don't have to come up with new things, okay? Then you can include a picture of some of the things that it eats. And some animals eat more than just one thing, so you can include a couple pictures. Okay? Then this page is the animal babies. So this one is, this is a topic that you may not include in your English paragraph if you don't want to. Some of you might. But you're going to tell me if they lay eggs, if they just have the babies naturally, or if they're, like I said, hatched from eggs, if they hide them in nests, if they have a lot of babies at once. Some animals do have a lot of eggs at one time. So it's different for every animal. So you're going to include that, okay? And the reason animal babies are important is because some of our animals that you guys might be studying are going extinct or they're endangered. So having more of the babies is important so that those animals' families can keep going on. And then the last page is my favorite page of the report, which is other facts. And this is where you're going to include anything interesting about your animal that you want to tell me. So you're going to write nice complete sentences, and you're going to give me 3 interesting facts. So I know with the polar bear, I've learned some cool, interesting facts about what the color of their skin really. Hey guys, sorry, my phone fell in the middle of recording it, so it stopped the first recording. So this is where we finished with the science explanation, was on other facts. Like I said, you're going to include 3 interesting facts about your animal. So something cool about your animal. Like I said in the end of the first video was, I've learned about polar bears and what the color of their skin really is. I've learned cool things about jellyfish. So anything that you think is interesting about your animal, okay? And again, please include pictures and then the sentences. So this is the last page that you'll cut out, all the white border around it, and then you'll attach them all together and staple it at the top where these staples are, and then this will be your final, what the final will look like, and then you're gonna make it flip up to where I can see each page, okay? So if there are any questions about how to do the flip book, let me know. In the lesson plans, it explains how you're going to turn these in. So I do not want you to give me the actual hard copy, because that is yours to keep. It would be yours to keep if we were at school. So it's yours to keep even though we're not at school. How I am going to grade them is you have 2 choices, okay? You can wait until our Zoom meeting on May 14th, and all we're gonna do at that meeting is our presentations. So just like we would in class, how you would come up to the front of the room and you would give your presentation about your animal, we're gonna do the same thing on Zoom. So you'll just explain your flip book. You can flip through the pictures and read us the sentences and share your animal with us that way. That's how I'll grade it. That's option 1. So I have to be able to see your flip book in the presentation. So you still have to do it, and then I'm going to grade it based on it on the Zoom. Option 2, if you do not want to do it on our Zoom meeting, is you need to make a video, kind of like how I'm making a video for you right now, and then your parents just have to email it to me. So you don't have to post it to anything, and then it would just be for me to see. If you want me to share your video with the class, I can share them, but that will be if you want it shared. So those are the 2 options you have for turning this project in. Okay, so it is due, our Zoom meeting will be May the 14th. So if you're doing it that way, you have to technically have it done a day earlier. If you're doing it on video, I just have to have the video by turn-in time on May the 15th. So again, if there's any questions on that, let me know, and then I think we'll be good. So I'm giving you 2 weeks, and I'm including it in the lesson plans to give you some time to work on these. Some of you may already be done. Great job. Some of you may not have even started yet, which is fine too. So you have 2 weeks to work on it, and with it only being the flip book and not the actual diorama, that's more than enough time. So I hope this video was helpful so you guys know what I am looking for, and I can't wait to see your projects. All right, see you later.